Hi guys, Paddy Finn here, or Dragon DM, as this channel is called. Just a really quick video about the mag of Holding. I realize I haven't posted anything in a long time. That is going to change. I apologize for not being regular with videos, as I promised I would be. A lot has gone on. There have been a huge number of developments, and that is partly one of the reasons I haven't been doing videos, because I've been so busy with Kickstarters and book launches, marketing, growing a team, all these things that were exploding that I didn't expect. But they're all excuses, you know. It's on me, my bad for not doing the videos. I still should have done them. I apologize to you guys. But releasing this video because, as you can see, I'm doing it in the car, okay? I don't want this to be one of those channels that is done in the car all the time. Not that I think there's anything wrong with those. Those channels I follow some of them and I love them. But I just wanted it to be more of like, you know, in my office with something thematic at the background, like a dragon, a dungeon, some games, some box sets, books, whatever. But anyway, I'm so busy. This is like one of the few opportunities I'm going to get to make this video. And we hit a really big milestone yesterday. And that milestone was our first Kickstarter, where we launched issue 1, or the Kickstarter for issue 1 of the Mag of Holding. So what is the Mag of Holding, people? Okay, it is a quarterly magazine packed with Dungeon Master tools and player options. It's going to have things like NPCs, backgrounds, subclasses, spells, magic items, monsters, encounters, maps, all that good stuff. And each issue will be tied up at the end with a short story that kind of brings all that stuff together. Each issue will have a theme. The theme of the first one is Winter Wastelands. So you'll notice in the cover there's like an adult white dragon fighting an archmage called Vardis the Hedge. So Vardis is an NPC in the magazine. The Hedge Wizard is another subclass we've added in there. And the adult white dragon is Blizzwing, the Withering Winter. And he, you know, his lair and his artwork and stat block and things are part of a stretch goal. I really hope we hit that, because I would love to include it in the magazine. Even if we don't, we might still release it later on, because I just fell in love with designing that it's so cool and I want to get it out there. So we'll probably release it as bonus content on Patreon or something later down the line. I don't know. Things are still up in the air. So the Kickstarter did really well. Oh yeah, I was trying to say that, you know, so as you see, the cover ties things together. So we wanted the covers to tell a bit of a story and display what's going to be in the magazine. And then at the end, it ties it all together again in the short story. So the short story is all about Vardis going and combating Blizzwing, and, you know, why did he do that? Why is he in this dragon's lair? What drove him to go there? It must be something really important. Well, I wonder if it's like maybe a magic item in this dragon's hoard. So maybe he's after that. Well, I wonder what that item is, you know. So all these things are answered in the short story. It also ties in other bits and pieces of the magazine together, kind of like showing not just tying it together, but also giving dungeon masters ideas and inspiration and how maybe to use these things in their campaigns, because D&D 5e is first and foremost these days storytelling experience, a collaborative storytelling experience, and that's what people love it for. So we're trying to lean into that as much as possible. I am by trade a science fiction and fantasy author, and I have made a living over the last few years selling my novels. So what I really do, the storytelling aspect is my strength. Storytelling, world building, character development, that sort of thing. I also love the mechanics behind all of the games development and everything, and I do enjoy doing some of that as well. I help the developers out and the designers out quite a bit, but I wouldn't say it's my strength. You know, Kyle Gray, Mark Boyd, those two would be the forerunners in the project for those things. I help them out. They do the legwork, you know. I'm just along to sort of fill in, plug a few gaps as and when I can, come up with some ideas, things like that. But anyway, that's the magazine. The first one is Winter Wasteland, and the second one is issue 2, which is going to release in June. Is going to be all about pirates and seafaring. And then a third one, we're hoping to create a poll for that, so the community can decide. The community can decide what the third issue is going to be, and then the fourth one toward the end of the year is going to be all about monsters and horror. We're going to release that around Halloween. So lots of exciting things. The idea is we wanted to create a magazine with a theme in each issue, because what you can then do is go, when you think about it, every campaign has a theme, every setting has a theme. Rime of the Frost Maiden, Storm King's Thunder, they are largely Winter Wasteland. That's where the first magazine comes in. Let's see, Waterdeep Dragon Heist and Ghosts of Saltmarsh. That's a lot of nautical theme, pirates, ships, that sort of thing, which is where the second issue comes in. The third one, we'll see what happens. We're thinking of maybe doing like a beginner's one, but it depends on what the poll does, or if we even get the poll out there. The fourth one will be kind of like horror, monsters, some classical monsters that might tie in nicely with Curse of Strahd and other horror settings. So just showing you that we're creating these themes because we want Dungeon Masters to go, right, what setting am I playing now? Okay, so it's I'm homebrewing, and I've homebrewed this awesome northern landscape. It's like the Arctic. It's got I want like snowy, icy monsters and, you know, things that fit in with that theme. Oh, magazine issue 1, Mag of Holding, that had a bunch of tools in it. Let me grab that. Oh, my characters are jumping on a boat and they're sailing to some island, and they're going to steal treasure from a pirate's treasure trove. Well, issue 2, it's all about pirates. Let's get some rules on sailing boats, and, you know, those things all exist elsewhere, but in other books, but we're trying to expand on those and create more content. So it's going to be PDF coming out every quarter, and then the print issues will come out soon thereafter. So the 3rd of March is the PDF launch of issue 1, and the physical copy of issue 1 will launch, well, they'll start shipping at the beginning of April, around April 5th. So that's what the Mag of Holding is, folks. It's full of awesome stuff. I'm working with an incredible team. They're so good, so talented, so skillful. As you can see, you know, there's some amazing art in here. Subscribe to the newsletter down below if you want to learn more. Join our Discord. Follow all the links, you know, to watch this thing developing and blossoming. We're in the early days, people. The Kickstarter did very well, by the way. We funded in under 20, it was around 26 minutes. It was under 30 minutes. And then we hit our first stretch goal really quickly. And we're working on a few other stretch goals. So check it out, folks, down below. I'll add all the links, all the info. That's the Mag of Holding. Lots of exciting things. Look forward to speaking to you guys again next time. It won't be so long. And yeah, until then, keep rolling.